find out in this air show that how 150 look likes, and you can buy it individually. And we have a very talented and first time coming to India who will explain us about and details about the 150. That's a company you call Gulfstream.
That is correct.
Okay. Let me first welcome in Hyderabad city. So I just wanted to start with here. What are the USP points and what is the USP things in as interior, about this aircraft? So I wanted to speak in detail. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for having us, and it is my first time here in India, so thanks for welcoming us. And this is actually the G150 is our mid-size airplane. We have a range on this airplane about 3,000 nautical miles, which it will put it on one stop going from here to London, for example. And it's got the latest technology. We got a ProLine 21 suite of avionics with a lot of information, including charts, displays, and all the approach plates are in there. And we got a moving map version of in the maps, yeah. And it's got many options, including EVS, which is enhanced vision system.
It's look very complicated. One's a common and look, it looks very complicated. So I would just want you to explain about one by one what's going on. Yeah.
It's really not that complicated. It has a lot of information that the pilots can use, but it's not a complicated cockpit. As a matter of fact, it's a simple cockpit compared to some of the other aircraft that we compete with. And what we took is we took a baseline of ProLine made by Collins, and we turned it into our own semi-proprietary Plainview 150, we can call it. It's more of a Gulfstream product than what you see on a regular ProLine 21 airplane. But the information that you see in there is very useful and is very clean. It's a clean design for the pilot to find all the information that he needs very quickly. It's a menu-based system that you can control with a cursor control device, which is here on the left side, and you have also one on the right side.
Yeah, I can see that.
And by doing that, I can control what I'm going to display on the screens. I can go in the menus, move the charts.
And these are your brakes.
These are actually the throttles, and this is the brake, but the throttles of the airplane are here, so I control the thrust of the airplane via these levers.
This is
And yeah, the overhead panel is mainly all the systems for the airplane, which will be the fuel system, the way to start the engines, and how to control them, and you get all the lighting for the outside of the airplane, and all these little buttons right here that you see is actually circuit breakers, which protect all the systems. They're electrical, as part of the electrical system that protects the avionics and certain parts of the airplane.
And if we go back, like what are the safety points?
Going back, you have a very spacious cabin. We have different configurations. The one that we have here is a 8-passenger configuration with a small galley. But you have options for a bigger galley with 6 passengers or 7 passengers plus the lab with a big galley. And I can show you that when we go in the back.
You ready?
Well, like I was telling you before, this is actually our 8-passenger configuration. You have 7 in the main area and then a belted lab, so it gives you the capability of having 8 passengers. We do have a smaller galley, but the galley includes the microwave oven, so you can cook your meals in here. And you have a coffee pod that you can keep coffee or hot water constantly. A little bit of storage, and a very good ice bin for a lot of room and keep things cold, and a trash receptacle here on the back. As far as the interior, is a very comfortable interior for this range of airplane and for this category. This is a mid-size airplane. It gives a lot of comfort to the passengers. You got the option for individual screens on every seat, or you can have a big screen that pops up here to watch movies or watch DVDs, and you can have up to 2 options of movies playing through, or you can connect an iPod to have your own movies if you bring them in from the house. If you go in the back area there, you'll see there's a lab, and it's fully flushable and serviceable from the outside of the airplane, which is a great feature. So it will be under that seat. And you get a portable water receptacle so you can wash your hands and if you need to, and a nice spacious closet. All the baggage goes on the outside of the airplane on the baggage compartment in the tail of the airplane.
Come and sit here. थोड़ा सा